These days, organizations are seeing security threats come in with higher volume and velocity, and many are unsure whether their coverage is complete. Security teams may face tens of thousands or even millions of open vulnerabilities, new daily vulnerabilities continuing to accumulate. The main questions asked at the top of an organization are, have we taken the appropriate measures to ensure that our products and services are delivered securely? And how do we know? There's no way to address the vast number of vulnerabilities all at once. Security teams need to identify the threats that could have the largest impact on the business and prioritize an appropriate response to those threats. In this video, we will show you how Iceberg Networks can guide your organization through the solid foundations of your vulnerability response journey in just 8 weeks. Through this scalable process, we will show you how to identify the information that you can trust to prioritize your vulnerability response. With the help of the ServiceNow Security Operations platform, we will enhance the information available to you, automate workflows, and populate dashboards with the answers to the most pressing questions that affect the security of your organization. To start, we will redirect your scanner flows away from manual processes, for example, Excel, Tableau, or Power BI, and connect them to the ServiceNow Security Operations platform, specifically within the vulnerability response solution. The good news is, your CMDB does not need to be at its most mature state to start this process. We can identify and focus on the data that you already trust, and enrich your analysis with that high-quality context. Focusing on your digital crown jewels first, we will identify which threats could have the biggest impact on the business and prioritize the appropriate actions to either fix or manage exceptions for the vulnerability. The ServiceNow Security Operations platform will help mature the quality of your CMDB by focusing on populating some specific contextual data. This will enrich the data you already have, allowing you to apply the best strategy based on relevant data and to execute the appropriate response. The best way to gain insights is through tuning the dashboards and visuals in the ServiceNow platform. We do this by identifying what you want to know. We're not simply generating reports, but we are answering questions. Now that we have a good base of information we trust, we can start to distribute work through levels of automation. Not everything should be automated, so we will work with you to identify the best candidates for automation. If you're at level 1 of automation, you're likely asking people to do tasks. The ServiceNow platform is very good at issuing tasks, indicating that the workflow is finished when the task is complete, then moving on to the next activity. If you're ready for semi-automation, you can build analyst-triggered workflows where it is decided if specific tasks should be completed by humans or automated. A fully automated sequence can be implemented when we're so confident in the decision logic that we can redirect a problem to the appropriate system to perform an action. Once we have identified the information we trust, we can start to enrich it with other sources of information to make a more confident decision. When we enrich incoming information, we can improve the availability of a mission-critical system, maintain the confidentiality of data, and ensure the integrity of communications. In addition to vulnerabilities, the scanner can detect misconfigurations. Using the same scanner technology, we can feed the information into the configuration compliance part of the VR solution to identify the state of configurations based on published benchmarks. We can also use that scanner data to do all of the configuration checks based on published benchmarks and automated checks. We can then identify compliance on all of those configuration checks. In a typical environment, this means continuous checks, but annually this could represent millions of control checks. As you move into a live operational mode, vulnerabilities are very dynamic. This operational knowledge is key to managing and maintaining your solution over time based on your response to change. The way you prioritize, assign work, and report within your organization will change. We will leave you with the knowledge of how to maintain and operate your solution at its optimal level over the life of your business. Regarding the future enrichment of your solution, evolution typically involves including additional data sources for enhanced context. With a clear set of criteria, We can show you how to do analysis on your streamlined processes to determine the best candidates for automation. To answer the question, how do we know we have taken the appropriate measures to ensure that our products and services are delivered securely? We help CISOs and security leaders make more confident decisions and provide trustworthy information to the board and executives based on traceable information. Iceberg Networks helps organizations trust their data by identifying the most relevant and important information and converting it into high-value actions. Once your security team has information they can trust, they can communicate that information to executives and the board in their own language by relating the impact to the business. At Iceberg Networks, we help organizations increase their risk and security intelligence.